What's up everyone? Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Before we begin, make sure to hit the like and subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon. We're posting 4 videos every day, so make sure to check back every single day. We've just hit 20k subscribers, so thank you all so much. Let's get to 30k and get a deal in the description if you haven't already. Plenty of free crypto and goodies down there. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. What's up guys, so just before we begin, make sure to hit the subscribe and the bell icon. People aren't seeing our content and this is probably because you haven't hit the bell icon. Thank you again for all your support. The algorithm is slamming a lot of content creators right now, so we really appreciate all your support. And we're so proud of the amazing community that we built, so make sure to jump into the Telegram and the free Discord. So we're just taking a look at Avalanche here, and as we can see, it's still looking extremely good. This is our macro perspective here. You can see just a clean higher high and higher low situation, basically just up and to the right ever since, basically whenever Avalanche launched all the way back here. I mean, look at this is absolutely crazy price action. But you can see anyway, Avalanche looking extremely good here throughout the bull market. You can see we've obviously got our Fibonacci retracement outlined as well, and you can see if I just remove some of these lines here, you can actually see a bit better what's going on. They're basically Avalanche looking really good, obviously with the fib pulled in here. You can see just how crazy this actually is trading in terms of technicals. Obviously Avalanche, an extremely good project. You can see exactly what it's done here, basically pull the Fibonacci from high to low, just like we've seen here. And basically what we're looking at is just absolute capitulation, bottom at around $10, and then a huge run up with the ecosystem actually getting a good amount of adoption, starting to get used throughout August. TVL starting to increase, and obviously, projects starting to be launched onto it, led to a massive run up for the protocol. Back up to the all-time high here, but we did get a bit overextended, so we rolled over. And we're in around that $40 level at that 0.78, weren't we? And we basically got a bit overextended, but what happened was essentially we just started going up and to the right from this point onwards. And you can see the dip got bought up very quickly that we did have at the start of September, with Bitcoin looking quite bearish. And you can see throughout September, Avalanche really did not care at all about the market conditions. We came up to the all-time high, back tested, broke out, back tested, broke out again, come back down. We kind of chopped it up in and around the previous all-time high here, but then we finally reclaimed it, retested as resistance, retested as support, and then obviously ran up to our next target, which was pretty much that 127 extension of that Fibonacci. You can see we got front run slightly, but we did come up to around that $100 level, obviously $100 being a very key level psychologically. We came down, back tested again at the previous all-time high of $80 at the time, somewhere in this area. We come back up, obviously get stuck under $100 again. People take profits, we come down, we test the swing low, we come up, we break out, we back test the $100 level or the 127 extension. We run all the way up to our next Fibonacci level, which was the 141 extension here, 130. We get that massive overextension to around $145 there for Avalanche. And then we roll back down, don't we? Back down to our previous level of support at the 127, with November looking quite bearish in general for obviously the whole market. This obviously led to Avalanche rolling over as well. We come back up, trading very technically here in between two Fibonacci levels. We get stuck under our 141. So what happens is we come back down, and then with Bitcoin obviously shitting itself on the 4th of December here, we lose our support. We come back down to this previous all-time high, swing high, as actually a swing low support. Now you can see resistance flipped into support there. Very interesting indeed. We come down, we kind of get the bounce back to the upside, form kind of an ascending triangle kind of thing here. We get that overextension, we come back down, we double bottom back test, we do something like this where we get that W double bottom. And then obviously over the past week or so, we've had a nice renaissance for Avalanche, where essentially we've kind of just bounced back to the upside. You can see what's happened. We come down, we come back up, we come down, we've tested this support here at around $77 multiple times here and found it very strong. And then once we get that breakout of this level here, we are getting that nice reversal. You can see we come back up above the 127. We back test it as support, really bullish. We come up to around, what was this, the $118-ish level. And then with Bitcoin looking bearish again today, it has dragged Avalanche back down, but you can see we're just basically on the way back down to around $100, where we can essentially back test and then maybe even get some continuation. So the market right now obviously grinding slowly to the downside. Bitcoin looking like it just wants to take center stage once again. Basically, whenever the market starts to do something cool, Bitcoin will just shit itself and drag all the altcoins back down to the downside, since when the market's in a high level of fear, everything is heavily correlated to Bitcoin. You know, it's annoying, but obviously Bitcoin has always been an attention seeker, so it's pretty obvious that if the market does roll over significantly, we'll probably see Avalanche lose this support here at the 127, probably come back down to some of these levels in around that, you know, that $70, $80 area, something like this, back down into that key zone of support that we have witnessed here, if we do see the market roll over with any significance. But with any luck, as we said, we will see the market, you know, start to get that short squeeze that we have been looking for. Obviously, Bitcoin right now at peak fear and peak capitulation kind of feeling, and this is usually when you do get that big move to the upside, because Bitcoin always does the opposite of how you feel about it generally. Obviously, when everyone's super euphoric, that's when you get the dump, and then when everyone's super fearful, that's usually when you get the pump. So if we do move to the upside though for Avalanche, since our short-term price predictions, if we roll over, we'll be, you know, somewhere in this area here, or at least the 127. If we only have a small rollover, that would be our first support. If we're moving to the upside, obviously this 141 is where we're tackling, back up to $140-ish, was it? $130, sorry. Back up to this 141 level. And as we've always said, we do think Avalanche, you know, with the amount of adoption that it's getting, it's a huge protocol, isn't it now? It's getting up into that top 10 area as well, which is really good to see. And, you know, if it does pull something like Solana, we could be looking easily at a 2 or 3x from the current price. So you could be looking up towards some of these extensions here, maybe up to $300 or $400, depending on how much adoption the protocol does get. So I'd like to thank everyone so much for their support. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please leave them down below, and don't forget to subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon, to stay up to date with 4 videos we post every single day. Remember, if you want to support the channel more directly and get a ton of benefits and insight, as well as joining our growing community, consider the Patreon or YouTube membership down below. There are 3 tiers giving you access to our private Discord. Crypto support is available if you just want to help us out a small amount. Crypto Maximalist is our main tier, which gives you access to detailed daily technical analysis and signals, weekly and monthly coin calls, and insights into our personal moves, while Maximalist Gold takes it a step further, giving you an insight into our personal portfolio tracker, super low cap gem research, and a 100x portfolio we're constructing and updating, and access to us personally as a resource to discuss your portfolio via Messenger. Make sure to check it out. You can also sign up to our free Telegram and public Discord via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto, so go check them all out below. There's plenty of goodness on offer. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalist.